It's just this huge spread, just web of contacts that are dying to be tapped into. I do not enjoy sales. That's not who I am. I wanted everyone I knew to be on it as well. I felt like it was like the gospel of cattle nutrition, that everyone needed to know about it. It's made a huge impact financially, and it's made a huge impact on my cattle operation. Everyone wants this thing to work. Everyone wants the next generations to have something to come home to. Why wouldn't you be a part of something bigger than yourself with that? The possibilities are endless with this. Hey y'all, I'm Julie Gibson. I'm a Riomax dealer here in the Panhandle of Texas. These are my cows here in the background, and that is where my heart is. I'm a mother of 4, so I'm really busy at home with that. I run my own set of cows, and then my dad runs close to 300 cows. I manage and run most of his operation as well. And then my in-laws run over 400 cows of red Angus. I wear a lot of hats and I have a lot of iron in the fire. And so to take something else on, it took some consideration and some time. And so I did take the baby steps into it with the light dealership. That didn't last, I don't even know, a month maybe. Because when I saw what the potential was and I started to tap into what Riomax really could do, it just blew up. I quickly was able to have inventory and stock because the revenue that I had already acquired in that light dealership. We're going through an extreme drought here. Body conditions are really struggling. Our pastures are dry. It's just the need for this product for all my fellow ranchers. I found a product that worked really well for our cattle and our ranch, and so I wanted everyone I knew to be on it as well. I felt like it was like the gospel of cattle nutrition, that everyone needed to know about it. Just about everyone I know I have on Riomax now, and what I wasn't expecting was the revenue that came in so quickly and just made a huge financial difference for our family. I'm excited to see what the future holds with this company and to grow with it. I don't feel like I'm a dealer. I do not enjoy sales. That's not who I am. I've never wanted to be involved in sales, and I still don't feel like that's what I'm doing. I feel like I'm helping my fellow ranchers with a product that works for me, and I can use my personal experience with it and just tell them that it makes sense and that it works, and I'm seeing these different outcomes, and I can share it with them, and then they see it too. And so it just builds a relationship with my fellow ranchers. I've gotten into my dad's contact list, which he's a really well-known cattle buyer, but you just would be surprised if you really start thinking about the people that you know that are involved in ag, and then think about the people that those people know, and it's just this huge spread, just web of contacts that just really are dying to be tapped into. And so once you get in there and you expose that, and you get people that are believers in the product, all they want to do is the same as you, and they want to spread it. They want everyone to be successful with it too. Everyone is just wanting to save the ag industry, to keep it strong, and so when they can help out their fellow ranchers too, that's why when I say it spread like wildfire, it really has, because everyone wants this thing to work. Everyone wants the next generations to have something to come home to and to keep the cattle ranching lifestyle going. And so if this can assist in that, you know, everyone's all about it. I feel like I'm really successful right now, and it's just probably part-time for me. It really has just become a part of my everyday life, my everyday routine. When I'm driving out to come check my cattle, you know, I look through my list and I'll make a couple phone calls while I'm doing it. And what's nice is when I'm talking to my ranchers, I'm saying, you know, how are you? What are you up to? Well, I'm out checking my pasture right now too. And so we have a common ground with our customer bases, because I'm doing what they're doing too. We can sit and talk about the weather and talk about cattle and talk about this drought, and then touch on the tubs. And so I've made a lot of friendships and relationships with my customers. I don't feel like they're really customers. They're just my fellow ranchers that we're all getting through this together. Our common ground is this Riomax that's changed everyone's program. It's It's made a huge impact financially, and it's made a huge impact on my cattle operation. It's where I'm able to stretch this 300 acres, through this winter, which would have never been possible. It's just, the possibilities are endless with this, and it's just been awesome. If you're on the fence about thinking about becoming a Riomax dealer, I would suggest starting out small. You don't have to go big to start with. I took the baby steps, and it didn't last long, and I quickly saw what this company can do. They're awesome people to work with and answer all of your questions, and there's never a stupid question. Everyone's just really helpful. It's, a family-based company, and so you just kind of feel like you're a part of the team. And it's just been beneficial for me, and I know it could be for anyone thinking about it. It doesn't have to be massive, but every little bit of sales is good for you financially, but then it's so good for the ag industry, for the cattle ranching, to help this industry stay strong. And if you could be a part of that, like, why wouldn't you, help spread the word and be a part of something bigger than yourself with that?